Hello, I am going to change out the bulbs in my 2013 Honda Accord Coupe. These are tap back, so they're color changing from white to yellow, replacing with a direct plug and play LED to the halogen, and we'll see how it goes. As you can see, these are a plug and play type. They will fit directly in where the old bulbs are with no need for additional wiring. This is model H11, H8, H16. I believe it's the H8 was the original halogen, but this will fit H11 or H8. So first thing I'm going to do is locate this little screw right here. I'm doing the passenger side first. So this is in the top right corner of the fog light housing. And I'm going to use my Phillips head screwdriver to get that thing out. So now that that is out, I need to take my finger and put it right here and kind of pull, get some leverage and pull it out. See, pulling the housing out. And then there's some clips holding it in place around here. So I'm gonna gently pull those out. I'm gonna use both hands to do that. So as you can see, I got this off, pulled it out without breaking anything. So there's the light. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that bulb and we're going to turn it counterclockwise and then pull it directly out. You can see I twisted it counterclockwise and then it's easy to pull straight out of there. And I did put my gloves on for this to handle the halogen light, just in case I need to reuse it in the future. But basically we're just going to find the little clip to press down and we're going to pull that directly straight out. I always have a hard time getting these out, but the trick is there's this little tab here. If you push down the bottom of it, that releases the plug. So I've got this, my new one, nice and pretty. So we're going to put it in this way, just like that. Very simple. And now I'm going to turn it on, test it, make sure it works. These are tap back, so the first time I turn it on, it should be white. So let's go check it out. And there we have a nice white color. So let's go turn it off and turn it on right quick, and let's make it turn yellow. Here we go. I'm just gonna flip it on and off real fast. Off and on. And we have a yellow light. Awesome. Now I'm gonna put it back into the housing just the same way that I pulled it out. Now that I've got it all back into place, I'm gonna turn on both fog lights, and then you can see side by side the difference. I wanted to show you the difference between the two, but the other one's not coming on. Maybe that one's been out and I didn't know about it. But yeah, we got a nice bright white light. Right, about to attack the driver's side. I'm really hoping that this bulb is just out and it's not an electrical problem. Again, I got that screw out, and then just going to kind of gently pull it out. Not break anything. Just kind of wiggle it loose. Have it out again. Nothing broke. It's kind of scary because it sounds scary whenever you pull it out, but it's just because this kind of gets a little bit of corrosion and gunk in it and it makes it stick. But that tab on the bottom is pretty darn tough. So you don't want to force it out, but you can wiggle it out and it'll be fine. That out again. Yeah, it looks like that bulb is burnt out, so that is why it wouldn't turn on. And to get this out, you're just going to push on this little tab at the bottom and then pull out the bulb. This one in, we're going to push it down firmly, make sure that it's all the way in place, and then we're going to stick it back in the housing same way we got it out. So when I put this back in, I'm going to put it in bottom first, and then the right side same way that I pulled it out, and then last thing to push in will be this. But it's a lot easier to get it in than it was to get it out. Actually, before I do all that, I'm going to test the bulb. And we now have 2 working fog lights. Just pushing it back into place, line everything up, get it back in there. Let's see, have it in place. I'm just gonna screw the screw back in, we will be done. Test the color changing feature. So we're going to turn everything on. So the fog lights are on, turn it off and on again. Go around here. And we've got yellow lights. Awesome, super easy change.